Hi everybody and welcome in Sport Innovation, our daily TV show dedicated to the innovation in sport, practice and technologies. Today we're going to present you a project which could really revolutionize your everyday life. Indeed, 3 French students attending at Sports University of Clermont-Ferrand in France have invented a new conception of safe training at home. This project consists of an improvement in your training thanks to the electronic devices placed in your shoes and on your wrists. Our journalist is currently with one of the smart students of this really inventive project, live from Clermont-Ferrand, France.
Hello everybody, I'm going to present you the Elite Training. Are you sick and tired about going to an expensive fitness center with no really skillful coach? Hopefully, with the Elite Training, you will be able to self-train, by your own, at a cheap price. Nevertheless, you'll be receiving a professional advice while you're taking advantage of the latest technologies. Indeed, Elite Training is a combination of 2 separate devices, one on your wrist and one in your shoes in the sole. These 2 devices measure all the information necessary in order to improve your training, including pulse, the frequency and the amplitude of your motion, the calorie burns during the session, and the balance and position of your body. Thanks to our software, you will be able to read and understand all of these data collected by the devices on your wrist and in your sole after you have plugged it on your computer. The role of the software is to take all the data and translate it into understandable statistics and graphics. It will also provide you advice for your training and some training program specifically created for you depending on your level. In one word, Elite Training is a personal coach, but it only costs £30.
Thanks, Brice, for this quick presentation about your innovative products. We are going to test it with the coach of the show. Hi Romain. Today, for the test of the Elite Training, I decided to call a person who is not an athlete. I'm going to train in for 3 months in different sports in order to note the efficiency of the product. Choose all of these sports because they require an extremely good footwork. But at the same time, they don't apply the same muscles. And the balanced body is not always the same. For example, in boxing, breathing is an important thing in order to progress. During running, you have to extend your strides, but for tennis or badminton, the stride will be shorter. To conclude, Elite Training is a perfect to acquire an optimal motion.
Yo coach, I got my computer.
I have your result. Let's go.
It's an improvement, right?
Yeah, you're getting better. What's interesting is that data are not amateur statistics. A professional coach, like me, can easily use this tool with his athletes. With his skills, he can explain what the data mean. If the coach judge your body balance flawed, then the stats will say it's true. But the stats won't be better than a real coach.
At first, I was worried about how to use Elite Training, but then I realized that make it function is really easy to understand and to use. What I mean is that the user don't have to be with a professional coach to use it. Thanks to Elite Training, I can now train myself alone and for a cheap price in optimum conditions. It's like I had a personal coach in my shoes and on my wrist. If a creator adapt it to winter sports and water sports, it won't be alone ever.
Thanks to all of you for this elite training test. You will find it soon in our sports shop. Thank you and see you soon for a new episode of Sports Innovation.